Hi everyone! I had a few ideas about what I was going to talk about this week and kind of ended up with something that's just been on my mind a lot and kind of keeps coming up in conversation. And a good friend of mine, Megan Lenhart, just started a YouTube channel. She does a lot of DIY, but some really cool topics as well, and she just put out a vlog that kind of got me thinking about this too. As I get older, what I'm finding is hard is to find balance in your life. And it's been a really crazy year, you know, just becoming a mom. It's been the best year of my life for sure, hands down, no question. But I think it's probably been one of the hardest years for finding balance. And just, I guess what I mean by that is, you know, how do you juggle it all? Now that I've added, you know, the title of mother to my resume, it's so important that I'm, you know, a good wife and a good mother above all things. But then, you know, a good daughter and a good friend and a good director and voice teacher, and you know, there's so many things that I'm trying to balance. And it's funny, you'd think by now I would have figured it out. And the more and more I talk to other people, it's not just me, is how I'll put it, I guess. I really want to know, you know, if any of you have advice, how do you find balance in your life? It just seems like, I know that this is something that a lot of us struggle with, but I know there are some of you who have got it figured out. Or maybe you just pretend to have it figured out. Either way, I would love some tips. It seems like every week it's like there's some reason why I don't have time to prepare dinner or get to the grocery store or do the laundry or, you know, even the basic day-to-day things. And then on top of that, wanting to do my creative projects. And so what Megan talked about in her vlog is you are enough, in short. Just that I think sometimes as women especially, and guys, I'm sure this applies to some of you as well, but generally, you know, with women, it is the expectation that we're supposed to be a mom and then do it all too. This is totally a generalization, and you know, I just find it with a lot of women that I know. But you know, not only are we maintaining the household, we're expected to get work done as well. And on top of it all, you know, just if you have a day where you just were a parent and got some laundry done, maybe, like, it's never enough, you know, like I feel disappointed in myself, like I didn't get it all done. So anyway, I think that's part of it. It's like finding that balance in terms of what I'm satisfied with. And I think part of it is just appreciating the day as it was, and even if you didn't get enough done on your to-do list, that it was still, you know, a day to be celebrated. I think what I am good at is, you know, really taking time for my family and friends, those relationships. Well, probably mostly family. It's really hard to find time for, you know, friendships that aren't part of work or, you know, creative projects. And it's trying to find that balance of, well, what's important, providing meals and making sure Peter's well fed because he's working his tail off, and making sure Ashland's well fed. He's definitely the priority. The other day I went to the grocery store and got Ashland some salmon, and he had this fabulous salmon dinner. Peter and I had turkey sandwiches, I think. So Peter noticed that Ashland was a little more well-fed than him, but it's priorities, and I think that's part of it, is just where do your priorities lie, and then, you know, finding balance within that. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of touch on that and get your thoughts on it, and if you have any tips on how you maintain balance with everything. I mean, I haven't even thought about exercise in the last couple months. We were on vacation and I actually got to the gym at our hotel. And when I'm home, it's like, if I get Rainey out for a walk, I'm lucky. And she's lucky. So it's, you know, it's one of those things where I try to get her out every day, but it's just, it doesn't feel like it's enough. I mean, I'm a pretty positive person, very positive person, and most days I'm in a pretty good mood, but just really trying to take it in and enjoy the day. Spring is beautiful in Oregon, and we're heading into the best season. I think summer here is so stunning. It's easier to enjoy my days when the sun is out and just really take a deep breath and say, this day is a gift. And I did that today. It doesn't happen every day, but that's part of it. Just, you know, it's enough just to walk outside, breathe the fresh air, and just be with Ashland and enjoy that time with him. I'm lucky for those days. I feel like I need to be more thankful for that time. And then other days, yeah, I can do 75 things and feel really accomplished, but sometimes it just feels like if every day could be more balanced, a little bit of everything, and then realizing I don't think that's realistic, and just accepting each day as it is. I'm not sure if there's a moral to the story here at all, but just kind of wanted to have the conversation and hear from you all. So please, If you have tips, if you just want to share kind of how you balance your life or how you try to maintain balance, I would appreciate those tips. And I think people watching would too, because I think it's something that we all struggle with from time to time. So as I take in the rest of this beautiful day, I encourage you to step outside and take that deep breath. Hopefully it's not too freezing cold where you are, and hopefully it's a lovely day and you can do the same. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment below. I really want to get you involved in this conversation. I love reading your comments, and I try to respond to as many as I can. That's another thing I need to add to my list. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you all next week. All right, take care. Bye.